And I just wondered if there were any initial ideas that all you guys had that the studio kind of rejected or kind of like mandated that you not do, and if there was anything that you could share about bringing.
The one that you saw.
Because Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman are such big, iconic, characters. Was there anything that maybe you're like, okay, let's put a pin in that, and maybe we'll just beat them down, and we'll just, have the fans rally and get stuff done?
Yeah, the one that you saw.
The one that we saw?
Yeah, I mean, like in a lot of ways, that was the thing that when Chris and I sort of wrote the movie or talked about this version of the movie, it was not the version of the movie necessarily that the studio was. Like, it was not like a big fun romp where those two are like, just you can imagine. I think that there's a version like, I'm sure the version of the movie that's on the poster in I Am Legend is more of the movie. Whatever that movie was going to be was probably the movie that they wanted. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't have that script, but that was it. But you can just tell by the poster that it seemed more fun.
But not epic like yours.
But not epic.
Yeah.
But fun. Hilarious. I bet there was a lot of zingers in it. Like they were zinging each other the whole time. They probably hurt each other more with zingers than actual blows.
Hey, Zach.
Like there was comments about like, why is your underwear on the outside of your pants? And he's like, why's yours?
Zach, I remember.
This is an alien uniform.
Remember when you kept coming back to me saying we have to, the MPAA wants us to like, remember we couldn't do the blood splat on the wall.
Yes.
Right from the crate, which is
Yes.
in the one that you like, but not
You guys
in the
saw the
theatrical.
blood on the wall.
But we kept taking all those things out, and it was still getting an R rating. And then you got that note from them. Well, we just think that Batman's too mean to Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're like, can you really comment on that? You
Yeah,
guys?
I didn't think that was like in your domain. Like to just not like the idea of them fighting, and so now it's R. That was, yeah.
Even the
100%.
MPAA.
Yeah, they were just like, we think it's rude that they're fighting. And I was like, I'm sorry, it's in the title. It's like,
Is that in your list of
yeah.
what? It's an R rating? No, I
Yeah,
don't
this is
see it here.
NC-17. This is an X.
In the
Cut that
description.
part out.
In
Yeah,
the
yeah,
description.
yeah. Is there any way you could cut them fighting out? That'd be cool. How about they just team up and like each other?
Yeah, that's it.
What about that?
Violence, language, and a mean superhero.
Yeah.
The reasons for your rating.
And yeah. Like, can't they just like, maybe they like argue at the first act, but then they shake hands and then like they fight the bad guy together. I go, well, they kind of fight the bad guy together at the end. Then you see that? And they're like, well, there's a lot of fighting before that.
DJ, when I put the question out to Twitter followers about something they wanted to know about this film, there was a lot of talk about Metallo and sketches that were potentially out there for that character to be included. Is that going way, way back? Yeah.
Yeah. We actually did a previs test. Remember, we actually modeled him and everything.
Metallo,
Whatever.
thank
Yeah, because you had a design for that, right? So we built that and had him like by the Washington Monument and that whole thing. Yeah. That didn't make it.
It's another one of those things.
Well, because it was
That was Scoot's character.
Yeah,
Originally,
that's right.
yeah.
That's what Scoot McNairy
Scoot,
was
yeah,
gonna
Scoot
be.
McNairy's character, yeah.
After his legs got
But
crushed?
that was a whole
Exactly,
different movie.
Yeah, it was a completely
yeah.
different weirdo movie that we
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
All right, anything else out here?